Vanakkam, Namaskara, good afternoon and a big welcome to India Today So South, where we get you all the news that dominates the southern part of India. We get you crime, we get you politics, cinema, entertainment, everything from the southern part of India. And joining me right now are my team of colleagues, Sagai Raj from Bengaluru, Apurva Jayachandran from Chennai. Sagai, to you first, what's the top story that you're bringing us today from Karnataka and Bengaluru?
A POCSO case been registered against a godman in Yadgiri after a video went viral. This and more in the bulletin.
Apurva Jayachandran, you have been relocated almost to Chennai because you've been covering the elections for the last 2 months. What's the story that you're bringing us today from Chennai? What's the top headline?
Well, in fact, it's like you rightly mentioned, it's a power-packed bulletin with all updates from Tamil Nadu. In fact, what we are getting is just in a couple of months, we have the elections that are coming around. Importantly and interestingly, the TVK, which is the Vijay's party there, they have in fact have a case hearing at the Madras High Court regarding the SOP that was given. Remember, this SOP was brought in for Karur's Stampede as well. Not only that, we also have updates with the from the state of Andhra Pradesh as well, where we also have an interesting story. Unfortunately, a case of diarrhea in which over 100 have been affected. More details from both Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh in this bulletin.
We have Anaga Keshav joining us. Anaga, what's the top headline that you're bringing us today?
In fact, the AIADMK has been contemplating to move a contempt of court, a petition against the DVAC, which is Tamil Nadu's anti-corruption, Tamil Nadu's Vigilance Department. Because remember, around 6 days back, the Madras High Court had given a direction to DVAC to register a case regarding the cash for jobs scam case. It's been 6 days, it's been 6 days now, but still the court's order has not been implemented. A case or an FIR has not been filed against the Neta, against Minister Nehru, and therefore AIADMK will be filing a contempt of court petition against the DVAC.
Well, that's the big question. Will the FIR be filed or not? And we'll be closely watching it also. Is with us. Pramod, what are you bringing us? What's the story that you're closely tracking today?
Well, quite a lot of stories are there from the state of Tamil Nadu, Nagarjun, and we also have how AIADMK has changed its stance from being a friend of TVK. Now they have become one of the most important foes, and they are actually slamming the Vijay over certain issues, especially related to Karur. We will bring more update on that.
Abdul Bashir from Telangana is also joining us. Bashir, what are you bringing us today?
Well, a major fire accident has taken place in Hyderabad, Jubilee Hills area. What was the cause? How many people were inside? What is the effect of this fire accident in this particular bulletin, Nadu?
Thank you, and let's kickstart the bulletin with stories from Tamil Nadu, and Pramod Madhav will take it from there.
Thank you, Nagarjun. The first and foremost story is very important, and this is about involving the Department of Vigilance and Anti-Corruption. What happened earlier was that in Madurai, the MP from AIADMK became a petitioner over an issue, and that is related to Enforcement Directorate giving a kind of 380-page dossier to the police, chief of the police and the chief secretary, demanding action over the Minister of Water Supply and Municipal Administration. This is a huge scam. ED claimed that almost 880 crores of money involved. This is about cash for jobs. And this detailed dossier was also given to the top officials, by which they were demanding action, especially under the PMLA Act. But they claimed, Inbadurai went to the court claiming that even after this was done, no action was taken, no FIR was filed. Inbadurai also in his petition stated that there is no necessity for a preliminary inquiry in this particular case, considering it will take 180 days, which is a chance possibly for tampering of evidence or the accused to leave the country as well. Madras High Court did listen to it and also immediately directed the DVAC to file an FIR forthwith. However, it has not been done. This led to Enbadurai sending a notice to DVAC chief right now and also filing a contempt of the court in the Madras High Court. Here's what my colleague Anakesha, while he spoke to Inbadurai, here's what he had to say.
Take us through your petition. What have you decided to file in court against Minister K.
Today, my advocate mentioned before the first bench, which is Chief Justice Court, we have asked the permission to file a contempt against Vigilance and Anti-Corruption. Why? Because last 22-26, Madras High Court has passed an order to register a FIR against Tamil Nadu Minister K. Nehru for cash for job case. But in this order, he clearly stated forthwith, you register the case forthwith. Forthwith mean it is immediately, without any delay. For the past 6 days, they have not been registered any case, even though they have not moved before upper forum to obtain that, they have not getting stay for the order of the Madras High Court. So we have decided to move a contempt. It is clearly contempt, criminal contempt. So they have not registered a case. It is clearly contempt. So yesterday we issued a notice to Vigilance Anti-Corruption. Today we have mentioned before my advocate is mentioned before the Chief Justice Court. Chief Justice has asked my advocate to file a petition. They have permitted to file a petition for contempt. It will be taken up for hearing coming days.
K. Nehru getting caught in this particular scam is nothing but just the tip of the iceberg. This is a very deep rot in the system of the DMK's administration. Almost every minister could possibly be implicated in the future, starting from cash for jobs to various indiscrepancies in allotting of tenders for the various jobs. All the shady deals of the DMK are getting exposed one by one, and the DVAC, which is supposed to be acting against these individuals, supposed to be taking action, supposed to be filing FIRs, seems to be doing nothing but just a mute spectator. We are happy that the court has come down very heavily on this on the body and has instructed them to immediately go ahead and take action against those responsible for looting several crores in terms of providing jobs against money. And we are looking forward to see what sort of action will be initiated against these individuals.
Anaga Keshav is live with us. Anaga, one thing we can clearly understand that the Department of Vigilance and Anti-Corruption, DVAC, has not filed an FIR so far. That has led Inbadurai to go ahead and approach the court. But what is the reason that is being given by DVAC for the delay in filing the FIR?
In fact, Pramod, it's quite shocking because in fact, it was the Enforcement Directorate that had written a letter to the DGP. In fact, the Enforcement Directorate had directly mentioned the brothers of sitting Minister K. Nehru, Ravichandran and Manivandan. Both are brothers of K. Nehru, whose names have been directly mentioned by the Enforcement Directorate, saying that they've directly been involved in the whole scam. Not just the brothers, even the close associates of the brothers and the minister himself. The close associates have also been involved in cash for jobs scam case. In fact, this whole case revolves around how money was given in exchange for the postings when it comes to MWAS department. Despite the fact that documents have been furnished by the Enforcement Department, the Tamil Nadu government has refused to file a case. And next comes the Madras High Court hearing, where the High Court has very clearly directed for a case to be registered in this cash for jobs scheme. But still, it's been 6 days now. The Tamil Nadu government has refused to file a case against the sitting minister, raising a lot of questions about laws applying differently when it comes to VVIPs and politicians.
Certainly is, Anaga. Thank you. And I request you to stay back with us. And then next, we have a breaking. Well, this is very important, the way how things are certainly turning when it comes to politics and election here, because earlier, when this unfortunate Karur tragedy occurred, Edappadi K. Palaniswamy, the opposition party leader and the General Secretary of AIADMK, went over there. He met the people. But right now, SP Velumani, who is from AIADMK, a senior leader, has now questioned the role of Vijay. In fact, AIADMK has slammed Vijay over how he had dealt with this unfortunate Karur tragedy. AIADMK questions why Vijay did not go to the hospital, and AIADMK slams Vijay, claiming that he has abandoned his own party men. In fact, SP Velumani also said that Vijay is of course his friend, but that doesn't matter. There are certain things a leader, once somebody becomes a leader, needs to take care of, and that is the lives of the people. And how could Vijay abandon his own party men? This is a question that is being now put forward by AIADMK, and here's what the Neta said.
Vijay, தன்னுடைய சொந்த கட்சிக்காரர் வர்றாங்க, கரூர் போறார், 41 பேர் செத்து விழுகிறாங்க. அவருடைய கட்சிக்கார் சகோதரிகள் ஒவ்வொரு குடும்பத்திலும் ஒரே வாரிசு தான், நிறைய பேர் போயிட்டாங்க, இறந்து போயிட்டாங்க. அதை பார்க்காம அப்படியே ஏறி போனவர் திரும்ப வரவே இல்லை. என்ன வேணாலும் இருக்கட்டும், உடனே மருத்துவமனைக்கு போயிருக்க வேண்டாமா, காப்பாற்ற வேண்டாமா? நிறைய பேர் உயிருக்கு போராட்டத்தை போய் பார்க்கணும்ல, எப்படி ஏத்துக்க முடியும்? எனக்கு நடிகர் விஜய் நண்பர், அது வேற. ஒரு படம் ரிலீஸ் பண்ண முடியல, நான் தான் எடப்பாடியார் கூட்டு பண்ண முதலமைச்சர் கூட்டி போய் கார்ல கூட்டி போய் வீட்டுக்கு கூட்டு போய் படம் ரிலீஸ் பண்ணி கொடுத்தது, அது வேற, அது தனி. ஆனால் மக்களுக்கு இன்னைக்கு தலைவன் சொல்லிட்டு வரும்பொழுது மக்கள் உயிரினை காப்பாற்ற சொந்த கட்சிக்காரே இன்னைக்கு பார்க்கல, எப்படி சரியா இருக்கும்? இன்னைக்கு நிறைய பேர் புதுதாக ஆரம்பிச்ச விஜய் கட்சிக்கு போடும்போது திரும்ப வர்றதுக்கு ரெடியா இருக்காங்க. பேர் சொல்ல வரல, மரியாதையை திரும்ப கொடுத்து அதே பதவி கொடுத்து வந்தாரன்னு பேசுறாங்க. அப்படிதான் சூழ்நிலை.
We have Apurva Jayachandran live with us. Apurva, this is a big statement from AIADMK. Now AIADMK slamming Vijay over what happened, that unfortunate tragedy in Karur where 41 people died. But why, what has turned right now, and why is Vijay being slammed by AIADMK on the matter currently?
Well, in fact, Pramod, if you do see these discussions regarding the Karur tragedy is an on and off important topic in politics, especially ahead of the elections. We've already seen time and again several leaders, be it from the AIADMK, be it from the DMK or BJP as well. We've seen how all of them have been pulling forward this Karur tragedy and how innocently 41 people had unfortunately lost their lives. This time, this is nothing but AIADMK's senior most leader there, SP Velumani, who is going ahead and criticizing Vijay for the kind of behavior in which he had portrayed during the Karur incident. Remember, we were all there on the ground. We all saw what had happened after that incident. After the tragedy had took place, 41 people were rushed to the Karur government hospital and nearby hospitals for immediate, help and kind of medical assistance that they will require. But where was Vijay? That's the question that has been put forth by SP Velumani. Where and how did Vijay not be present when this kind of a stampede had taken place? He had taken a special chartered flight and silently gone through to, a private plane. This is the kind of leadership skills does Vijay want to portray for his cadres? Is this the kind of leader qualities that Vijay possesses, is what SP Velumani is also questioning. In fact, not only SP Velumani, several others have also questioned Vijay on the kind of action.
Certainly. Well, this is very unfortunate, the way what happened in Karur. 41 people died, and now AIADMK is questioning or claiming that Vijay has abandoned his own party.